Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back. LockFather.
Howdy.
Howdy. Everybody, welcome to the hashtag Lockboss show and giveaway, where not only are we going to go over some things, have a little bit of fun, but we're also going to be announcing this week's 5 winners. How cool is that? Now, something you want to do right now is in the comments, if you have a question for the LockFather, put it in there, and I'm going to have someone text it over to me, and I'll ask you.
Okay.
Sound
no
good?
problem. Hopefully.
Before we get going here, man, that camera seems a little messed up here. Let me see if we can't fix this real quick. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's a little messed up, but let's see if we can't fix it here really quick. All right. Okay. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Hopefully. Yeah, it's looking better there. All right. So let's go ahead and get the party started here. So we're going to be going over the post of the week, comment of the week, LockFather Q&A, and announcing this week's giveaway winners. It's kind of fun calling you the LockFather.
Just Pete's fine.
Good stuff. Now, of course, we're going to be drinking Topo Chicos. Cheers.
Cheers to everybody. Rather have a beer, but, don't want to act goofy.
I don't know. I think they kind of want to see you act goofy.
Probably not.
All right, here we go. So first up here is post of the week. Look at this. So it looks like Connor has been having fun lately, and with memes, hasn't he? I thought we just came out with that icon Lockboss beanie this month, but according to the picture,
was this the new version or is that the old version?
That's the new version.
Is it?
On Einstein.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he has some sort of locksmithing background, but never thought that the beanie was that old. Joke. I thought it was pretty funny, Connor. Good job with that, man. Next up, I have a couple more here. Looks like we got Gerald up top and Mike on the bottom. Gerald looking good in the icon beanie. And Mike, thanks for sending a picture in of your winnings. Very cool. It's always fun to see.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. More the merrier, I say.
Absolutely. Next up, we got comment of the week. Here we go. You ready? Oh, from Jenkins. Here we go. So he says, I'd rather do taxes than pick out a programmer.
I'd rather pick the programmer than taxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Taxes are a pain.
Yeah. I mean, I think his point is that they're even worse. Right?
Programming.
Yes.
Programmers.
All right, so we have questions coming in here too, so I'll get to those in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather do. I mean, that says a lot. That says a lot about your feeling and the feelings about picking a programmer, right?
They're tough because you think you picked the right one and then you figure out you didn't. But when I first bought my first programmer, it was the NGC and then the Air.
Yep, the Ford NGC. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, now it's great because you pretty much do most of them with any of them.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, that's true. It can be tough. It can be tough to make the right decisions, but I'm hoping that guide that we put out will be helpful, honestly, that it'll help you kind of think through those things. But
and what your budget is.
Yep.
How much of it do you do?
Let's see here. All right. So let's go on to LockFather Q&A. All right, so I have a bunch of messages.
Better have another hit.
Yep. So I have a bunch of messages coming in. So if you see me looking down, I'm trying to look at the messages from Kylie here. So we'll get to as many as we can, and then we're going to announce this week's 5 winners. Here we go. First up, how many locksmiths have you hired?
A lot. A lot.
We're talking more is like a lot, 5, 10,
No, I'd say
20,
40,
40-ish.
right? Because not all of them work out.
Why?
Well, because when they first come into the industry, they think they're going to make all this money. Well, you first got to know it before you can make the money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it tough financially for whoever's going into the business, from scratch. It's a trade. It takes time to learn. Once you learn this, you get more money. Once you learn that, you get even more. I mean, it grows, it then benefits and everything else. It adds up to a lot more than you physically pay them, because they don't realize how much the bennies are, health insurance, retirement, taking vehicles home.
Yeah.
It all adds up to a lot of money for the company.
Sure.
And I'm not the one making all the money, because I'd rather give it to the guys to make sure they stick around.
There you go. Cool. All right. Fair enough. Let's get on to a fun one here. What is your favorite food?
I really got 3 favorite foods.
Okay, let's hear them.
Number 1, hot dogs, any way you can get them. I always wanted to open up a hot dog restaurant.
Stand.
Yeah, well, I still might. You never know.
Yeah, for as long as I can remember, you've had a fascination with hot dogs.
Because I love them.
You love them. Now, okay, I got to ask you one question and we'll move on here. Are you like a broiled hot dog? Are you a grilled hot dog guy? Like, what type of hot dog do you like?
I like them all.
You like them all?
Yeah, grilled are great. You broil them and then you put them on the grill, to give them some more flavor.
Okay.
But love them. And then crab and lobster.
Crab and lobster. Now, on the hot dog, though, I have one more question. What fixings do you like on it? I mean, if we're going to talk about it, let's get into it for a second.
Well, I like mustard, relish, raw onion.
Isn't there a country song about that?
I think there should be. I always said I was going to call it the country dog.
I think there is. There is. I think there's actually a country song about that.
Yeah. And the heifer was going to have everything on it.
Oh my gosh, we are getting off track here.
Well,
okay.
No, it's about hot dog.
It's good here. All right. So my phone is going. So let's see. Okay. Okay, here's a good one from Tom Kaysen has a couple questions here we'll hit. What is your favorite key machine for cutting high security car keys, and how many do you have?
Well, I'm not a computer guy, so the computerized ones, the
Futura Auto.
Right. We got 4 of those.
Yep.
I like the Seika manual.
The Silka Swift, like the one behind you here. Is that the one you have?
No, I have.
Matrix.
It's the one with a
twist
chrome or a. God, I own so many machines. It's hard to remember them all.
Yeah, but as far as the computer ones go, you have
4
Futura Autos.
Right.
And how are you liking them?
Oh, everybody likes them. Every so often, it didn't cut right for some reason, but the guys like them and the gals.
Yeah.
I'm more of a manual type guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're not really into computer stuff.
Not at all.
Right.
Right.
Perfect. All right. So I think we answered that one pretty good. But another Tom one.
And I also own 3 Freeman duplicates.
Okay. Yeah. 3 Freemans. Okay. From Carl Lewis. What's the biggest mistake PJ ever made while locksmithing?
Hanging with me? No. Biggest mistake. Well, when he was driving, hit the side of the building, the roof with the safety van.
Yes, yep, that's true. I did.
But job-wise, you had to call me out because you got your tool stuck in a '02 Chevy pickup. Remember that one night at the dump? Your friend was locked out and you went and did it, and then you called me and said, "Oh, I can't get it." I've been out there freezing for over an hour and a half.
I don't remember that one, but that's probably because I blanked it out of my memory.
Yep, like a lot of things in life.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely had to call you sometimes, especially when I remember I was 15. You were shorthanded, right? So I got done out of school,
right.
And you had some make keys for a Ford car at a rental place.
Okay.
And you're like, PJ, I know you haven't, I had made keys with other people, but never had to make one by myself. Right. And you're like, we're shorthanded. Go do it.
Right.
I remember going and doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me a little extra long, but
that's okay. That's what people
part
learn.
of learning.
Right.
I'm trying to think of any. I've had to call them. Yeah, but I don't think there's any big blunders that I can think of.
No, because the up and under tool is what I call them, where they go beside the window and pop up and go in and hit the latch or the electric switch. Some of those are tricky because you can get them stuck if you don't pay attention.
Yeah, those things will scar you. I mean, I'm glad to see that trend's out of using them.
Yeah, I like the long run.
Thank goodness, man. Right. I mean,
long run and the slim.
I was just remember when you take that Toyota up and under and you stick it underneath, right as you're getting down there. It's just like, okay, don't wiggle too much when it gets down there, and you hear it, ding, you know what I'm talking about? Then you start okay, is it going to come up? It's there.
Yeah, and I always lubricate them with Tri-Flow or Houdini.
Yeah.
To make them come up and down easy and then clean off the windows.
Yeah. So, Carl, hopefully that answers your question. I mean, for sure the dumbest thing I did was driving. He had this big, safe moving van, and I mean, I can give you all the reasons why I did what I did, but at the end of the day, I hit his building.
Still scarred to this day.
Still scarred to this day. I'm surprised you haven't given me a bill for that.
I've been trying to give you a few bills. I'd rather owe you the cheat check.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, anytime he tries to get me to pay for something, I always tell him I'd rather owe you than screw you out of it.
That's it.
Right? That's fatherly or sonly thing to say, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, from New House Lock and Key says, what kind of jobs do you like to do?
I like, auto is my least favorite. Always has been ever since I've been in it. But I like rekeys and master keying. Residential, commercial are my favorite. I like lockouts too.
I mean, back in the day, you were really good at autos, but by the time, well, first of all, due to dyslexia and all that other stuff, computers that aren't your big thing, right?
Because I've erased a bunch of them I've had.
Yeah.
The program.
So those aren't big, but back in the day, the older autos, people, I believe guys still come to you, right? Your guys, when you get some older vehicle and you whip them out. I mean, I remember that one time in the college parking lot, you looked at the guy's GM 6-cut, pulled out the old-fashioned Curtis clippers, just pounded that bad boy out. I mean, the customer was impressed. I was impressed. I even think you split the tip with me.
Yeah, I did. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that's good. Okay.
Because most guys still don't even know how to take the glove box lock out of an old GM.
Yep.
The cylinder to get the key code or decode it,
Yep. Okay, guys, thank you for all the questions. There is a ton of them. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can here. Let's see here. Here one just came in here. Does the LockFather use master keying software by Ken Nixon?
Yes.
Okay.
I do because of dyslexia. My numbers, I reproduce them over and over.
Yeah.
And use the Aero software.
Yeah, the Aero software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I actually made and own the Aero software. So worked out. I actually made it. I think I've talked about it a little bit, but I essentially made it because of you when you were having all the problems, issues with your guys using a more complicated system for basic jobs.
Well, the hold and carry works great too.
Yeah.
But again, I screw them up. So I need a sheet to see them, and then so I don't repeat them.
Yep.
That's what I use.
Cool. Well, Ken, hopefully that answers your question.
10 locks, no biggie, but when you have 200, it's biggie.
Yes. Let's see here. TJ Elston asks, when is the Lockfather going to join me for tequila shots?
Bring them on.
TJ, come on over, man. Come on over. We had a fun time.
And who was that?
TJ.
Oh, hey, TJ.
Oh, gosh, that's good. Hey, next time.
We stayed at the restaurant, you and I, and had some tequila shots.
Yeah. Well, remember last time he was or a couple times ago he was in town, we were sitting in my backyard around
around the campfire.
Around the campfire. You'll have to, TJ, come over, and I guess we'll have to, I don't have any tequila. We'll have to buy some.
I guess you're going to have to buy some.
Good stuff. Okay, another question. B. Strickler asks, do you recommend S&D keys, space and depth keys, with a duplicator for starting Locksmith that can't afford an originator yet?
Absolutely. That's how I started with space and depth keys.
Mm-hmm.
They work fantastic, as long as your key machine's right on.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. I think really the big point I think to make here about that is at sometimes, what you can afford is what you can afford. And if space and depth keys is where you're at right now, and it's going to help you get the job done, by all means do that. Absolutely. Right? We all start in different spots and can afford different things to invest in. And there's no shame in starting with what you can start with.
No, and each of the guys' workbench in the shop.
Yep.
We have the decoders, but sometimes the key might be off a little. So they don't always know. So you get out the old space and depth keys, put it in there and see, it's not a 3. It's really a 2 or a 1.
Yep. Gustavo asks, how's it going? What is the high security locks brand that you prefer to sell to customers?
I'm a Medico guy. The MX is great. I have a lot of customers on that because it depends where your customer is. Again, just as us being locksmiths, what can you afford? You have to start out someplace. So the MX is great to start, but we have multi-lock. I'm not a fan of it because it's too hard to key up most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, if they do a lot of it, we have a lot of customers with it. It looks like the popsicle stick, with some indentations. Yeah. But Medico, I've been Medico forever and Keymart.
Yep. So in summary, Medico, Keymark, Multi-Lock, and MX13.
MX13, then Multi-Lock.
Yeah. Well, as far as MX.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, as time has went on, the Medico stuff's gotten really expensive.
Oh man, right? They just had another increase.
Yeah. So for a lot of customers that are looking for more key control and not like total high security.
Right. Pick resistant.
Yes.
Resistant. Right.
That's where the MX13 comes
Absolutely.
in. But yeah, I used to be a huge fan of the multi-lock.
Yeah, you put it on your first house.
My last house I had it on, and I did like it. I had it. But of course now, we sell the MX13. I'm pretty partial to it.
Yeah. I just have Schleg on my house.
Yep. Let's see here. Locks NY asks, do you work hard these days?
Well, no. I drive around each day to each of the stores, see if they need any help, collect the money, make deposits. But I control it more and try to get some ideas on how to build business and try to control the output of money for stuff they break or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm always replacing tools, so you know, you try to buy better quality tools, but when they cost $50 and they lose it or forgot it in a customer's car, I want to tell them, hey, you got to pay for it, but you can't do that.
Yeah, but no, you'll still cut some keys.
Oh, yeah, I cut keys.
And do a decent amount of bench work, I believe, right?
I do impressioning. And
yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that some of your guys can't do, and so you'll kind of do it.
As I'm showing them how to do it, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still working 5 days a week.
Yeah, and then on the weekends doing something else for the company, whatever it is.
Yeah, so I mean, you're still hard after it.
Yeah, I was going to start taking Fridays off starting this year, but everybody's been sick, so I haven't taken any off yet.
There you go. All right, let's see here. That's okay. So we have a question coming in, and I'm going to answer this actually in another live, okay? Which is I'm going to go more depth. It says, pretty much, why did I not just stay working for you as a locksmith? So I'll do a video. I'm going to do a separate video about that. But
you know, if you ever saw the Locksmith Ledger article about CLK and how it was 30 under 30.
Oh yeah. Many years. That was like back. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago. You know, we had some Orange County chopper moments.
Yeah. So, well, definitely. So I will in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, I'm going to do a one of the lives. Actually, I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to kind of go. A lot of people have been asking about all of that, and so I'll talk about it. So I'll have a good conversation about it. But let's see here. How do you think it would have went? You know, how do you think it would have been if I would have just stayed working for you? Like, what do you think that'd be like?
Fine. Yeah, because you and I get along good, anyways.
Yeah.
But when he has an opinion, believe me, I'll hear it.
Oh yeah.
And you just keep driving it in.
Yes.
And I said, okay, stop. I'm going to get mad. I said, just.
And that's when I know I have him right where I want him. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes just because I don't want to hear about it anymore. Right. That's what I hear when you say that. I know you're saying, hey, let's not talk about it anymore. But I'm like, just a little more. No.
And then I'd like to punch him.
Yeah.
Never have, though.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Locks in why. Okay. Let's see. We'll get a couple more questions here, and we're going to get to the giveaway. So no Gymkhana in the shop? The Keyline Gymkhana? No, we don't have any of those.
No. We have
the autos.
The autos.
The Futura auto.
Yeah. And we have we also clone a lot of keys.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
You know, a lot of people like a favorite machine. I mean, I have hundreds of machines, and I don't like them all.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, hey, everybody, thank you for sending the questions. And there's a lot more here I can't answer. And some of them, if I talk about it, we'll be here for 2 hours talking, right?
Yep.
But yeah, that is funny. You know, that's actually a question I get a lot, actually, is even from friends, like, why don't you why don't you work for your dad? And one day, the famous question is, one day will I take over your lock shops?
That's
right?
Still up in the air because eventually I am going to retire, but I enjoy doing it. So why retire? You know, I mean, the age, you know, I'm 65, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. You've always been a go-getter.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean,
I'm never sitting around. I'm always, even on the weekends.
Yeah. Well, what is it saying? You like to leave the cave every morning, go kill something and drag it home.
That's it.
Right? Good stuff. But yeah, that's a question I get a lot is, hey, one day are you going to take over your dad's lock shops? And I mean, we've talked about it, argue about it sometimes, right?
Yeah, because I think it's worth 10 million. He says it's worth $50. So, you know, what can I say?
No, you can't be doing that when I got it. So yeah, it's good. You know, the answer is maybe, right?
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Who knows? We will see. So yeah, that's about as true and raw as we can be.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you for asking the questions.
Thank you.
They were good.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
Absolutely.
So sorry for all of you who asked a question and we weren't able to answer. Who knows? Maybe in another month or something, we'll do another one and kind of keep it going a little bit. So we've been having fun with these different types of live shows, and it's a blast.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So without further ado, let's get on to this week's winners. Winner number one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Winner number one is, hold on here. Let's go over the rules here again. See, the slides keep me in line.
Yep.
Right? The slides keep me in line. Here we go. All right. So what to do if you win? Email us your shipping info at sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts soon. And make sure if you do win, like some of the ones we were just showing you, go ahead and send us your winnings. Show us a picture. We love to post it. It's really fun. And, some weeks we talk about what we're giving away. Other weeks we don't. The value stays the same of what we do, but it's just fun to mix it up. So if you win, or how to win, comment on our videos and include the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's video. Good luck to all you guys. Here we go. Winner number one this week is Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike. Congratulations. Good stuff. Here we go. Winner number two is Eric Nuns. Eric Nuns. Congratulations. Winner number three this week is Eclipse Security Inc. Eclipse Security Inc. Congratulations. Winner number four is Bradley Benson. Bradley, congratulations. And last but not least, winner number five this week is Joe Pix. Joe Pix, congratulations. Good stuff. Now, of course, this month we have our free beanie, icon beanie on any order over $249. It's only a few more days before this sale goes away and something new comes on. I tell you what, we've been going through a ton of them. Thank you all for your support.
You know what would be awesome on those? Those are nice beanies. I like your logo up there.
Yeah.
But I'd like whoever you have do them, I want to put my logo up above them, the Lockboss. Because
oh yeah,
I like advertising my company just as well.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Well, that has it for this week's live show. Thank you everyone for all the comments on all the videos and for being helpful. And like I was saying on some of the videos I've been doing is kind of starting the conversation. Honestly, I think we learn the most through the nuance of topics. And so when I'm making some of these videos, like some of the ones that have just come out, about the broken keys and my key won't turn, really my goal with those is to start the conversation and let the nuance in the comments kind of take over. And I sincerely appreciate all of your comments and feedback. And it's going to help so many people getting into the industry or even ones that have been around. It's always good to look through there, see, read the comments and learn something new. So thank you all. Hope you all have a good evening.
Yep. Locksmiths helping locksmiths. That's awesome.
There we go. Yep. Absolutely. Well, Dad, thanks for coming on.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Good stuff, everybody. Hey.
Thanks for the questions and answers. I hope I got you right.
Absolutely. Well, everybody, thank you. Have a great evening, and we'll see you same place, same time next week. Take care.
See ya.